This is a case, a Mezuza case. And if this was on someone's door, as those 11 Mezuzas were, it would hold in it sacred scrolls. This one does not. This is an incredibly important religious item. It's something someone puts on their door to make a statement, to protect their home, to protect their family. It says something about who they are, what they believe, and what this city is about. So anyone who thinks they can strike fear in the Jewish community in New York City on one of the most solemn of days, let me be perfectly clear, we will not tolerate it. And if you have committed this crime, I would urge you to turn yourself in now. Because the full force of the civic community is going to come down upon you. But worse, the full force of the NYPD is looking for you. You will be apprehended and you will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, because what has happened here is not Brooklyn, is not New York, will not be tolerated. Hate is a cancer and it must be eradicated, and that is what we are saying and doing today.
This burned Mezuza, which is a part of our holy scriptures, has to be buried because of its holiness. And somebody took the Odyssey, the chutzpah, the nerve to go and desecrate such an important holy scripture. That same person, I promise you, will do that to anybody.
That's right.
To any nationality, to any religion.
The fact that 12 religious items were burned, it shows that this was a coordinated act. It is a hate crime, and as such, I'm asking the Department of Justice to investigate. To those who committed this act, this despicable act, rest assured that we will not stop until you are apprehended.
Mezuza is a very important symbol about keeping your home safe. I remember when my wife and I hung our Mezuza right outside our apartment door, it was about keeping our family safe. So when you attack a Mezuza, you are attacking a family, a wife, a husband, a guardian, a grandparent, a child. Whoever is in that household no longer is safe given our traditions and our religion. So this is a hate crime 2.0. This is a hate crime that invades the household and invades your heart and mind. And what I think we're seeing today is a response from all different people, Jew and non-Jew alike, who come together and say, we will not tolerate this against the Jewish community any more than we would tolerate it against any other community in the city. We speak 170 different languages. We come from 200 countries, and we're from all 5 boroughs. And when something like this happens, we join with the NYPD, we join with law enforcement, and we do work to focus people, to hunt these folks down, to prosecute them, to put them in jail, because they have invaded our homes, they have invaded our families, and for that we will have no tolerance.
It dates back to Mount Sinai, where individuals received their commandment. It's a document that was carried in 40 years in the desert for the Jewish people. When you attack this Mezuza, you strike at the heart of the Jewish community. It's unfortunate that time and time again in this community, I have stood with the Jewish community to come together in an act of love to stamp out hate. Recognizing that hate is the result of ignorance. And the best way to deal with hate is to come together as one. Today, all of us are Jewish. And all of us celebrate this wonderful community and the diversity that we all celebrate. But I've come here today to say that the individual or individuals that is responsible for this most heinous crime will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, I assure you. In addition to that, if anyone has any information, they should step forward. They can contact any individual who is here today at this press conference.
Whoever has done this must know we will find you and you will be brought to justice. Whoever sees this and thinks it is anything less that an assault on all of our freedom and on the community at large doesn't understand just how important it is in our city that people from all different backgrounds, with all different beliefs, live on top of and next to and around and below each other. That is our city. It only works when there's respect for every community.
You pointed out that unfortunately anti-Semitism is on the rise. Very much so. And of course, here in Williamsburg, it's very easy to ignite a fight in the community simply because we live very closely together, and it's an unbelievable, closely integrated community. So you need only one to commit a crime, but unfortunately there are too much of them.
Do you think this is a political message that was sent, or just a hate?
I hope that this is not a message get out from public housing, but it's definitely a hate crime, sending a message one way or another and being interpreted as you're not welcome over here.
The new cameras will be feeding directly to central headquarters. There will be new key access and an entirely new security apparatus here. That's going to be implemented this summer.